I'm oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I had my microphone muted. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'll just repeat everything I said. Yeah, hello everyone, just don't mind the fact that I was just speaking for about 5 minutes without any, without having my microphone on, which is great. No. Hello everyone, welcome to the Super League. I was talking all this waffle about how it's the most prestigious league in Gavra and the fastest drivers, which it is the fastest drivers in Gavra, as we can see here. Literally just about to say that full grid of 20 drivers, a few people coming up from the academy, a few people who have gone straight up into the Super League. Yeah, it is sad to hear about what happened to Fernando Alonso. Hope he is all okay. But yeah, as I was just saying, I would have someone with me. I would have Mr. Playducci with me, but unfortunately, he's on a emergency night shift, which he didn't want to be on, but unfortunately had to go and do so. So, yeah, so would have been nice to have Playducci here with me. Would have been a lovely fun commentary, but unfortunately couldn't be here. But don't worry, I'll bring you the pinnacle of commentary. But as I was saying before, Mares pole position, 25.4. Ztech Oreo second with a 25.7. Then Chris X Stars also 25.7. 200 between those two. I was literally just speaking about Season 1 guys from the Academy. Pope and Mares. No, sorry, no, because it's Season 5 of the Academy. Season 2 guys of the Academy, sorry. Or were they Season 3? I don't know. Anyway, these two guys were in the Academy. And this time, they've teamed up on the Racing Point, which is very good to see. Dan Schneider and Jetsy teaming up. Jetsy actually getting pushed up from the Premier to the Super, so along with Pope as well. Wiggly Style coming in from the Weekend League. Pearson-O Pearson-O is actually It's Jax, so keep an eye on that man there. That is It's Jax, so yeah, he's teaming up with Piero, so that could be a really good thing there. Don Rajib teaming up with one of our new members, Chris Stars. He's come straight to the Super League. I know Chris Stars can be very quick, so we'll have to see what he's able to do. Obviously, we've got the returning favourites, Toussaint and Natty, both back in the Super League as well. Natty was obviously won the Premier season last season. But Natty in the Haas joined alongside Mr. Aston F1, who came second in the Academy last season. As I was saying, he had a really good battle with Mr. Rick Holt, who is teaming up with Norma Shadow, who's also gone straight up to the Super League as well. And Nabil Sik is also here. He's come straight up to the Super League, along with obviously Wiggly Stars, as I said before. Anybody else? Jojo Power teaming up with Geek Fusion. Z-Tech Oreos teaming up with Beza. And yeah, Atom and Toussaint teaming up as well. And that is pretty much it, really. The full grid all pretty much ready and waiting to go. And a couple of people will be trying to qualify on the mediums, but it looks like everyone's just diverted to the softs at the moment. But anyone outside of the top 10 is it's obviously just going to get the free choice of tyres. So hello everyone in the chat, welcome Techers, Cryptech, XRG, Vizosu is what I'm going to say. Absolute 11 laughing because I had my mic turned off for the first 5 minutes of me waffling on about how great the Super League was. Giovanni Cameron, Robert Codfather, hello there. Linny well, I'm not even going to hello. You know who I mean. I'm not even going to try it. Oh, we've got a spinner at turn 8, I believe that is, yes. A racing point. Could it be Pope? No, I believe it's Mares. It is Mares. Bit of a train here in the through turn 11 up through turn 12. Don't look, see he's on a lap at the moment. Pierre is actually on a lap. He's come on the final corner. Let's see what he can do to the line. Welcome Dazza to the chat as well. Down to the line here. Let's see what he can do. He goes 13th on the mediums, a 1:27.2. So good lap there. X90G, our previous Premier Series champion, and the good thing about Linny Tree Vegas. Oh, fair enough. Linny Tree Linny Tri Vegas. I'm going to say Linny Tri Vegas. But yeah, Natty, previous Premier Series champion, but to know Dutchie would have been commentating because he isn't racing in the Super League this season, which means that there will be a brand new Premier Series, the Super League champion, and also in the Premier Series, Natty's obviously moved up, so there will be a brand new. There'll be brand new champions everywhere, actually, because Absolute 11 also is in the freshmen, so we're going to have completely new champions this season. Robert Cotsaver's father said I was winning you on last night. Thank you, Robert Cotsaver. I feel like I did very well, mate. I went from 14th to 6th on, Castangle, 14th to 6th, mate. I managed to finally get through finally get through the first lap without getting any form of damage. I didn't get damaged the entire race as well, so as you all know, I had problems with getting damage on the first few laps in the Super League, in the Freshman League last season. So it looks like a few people have actually resorted to the soft tyres. Now, Atom's gone to the softs. His teammate has stayed on the mediums. Natty trying to put in a medium lap at the moment. It's right on board with him here. And so it comes down towards the tricky turn 4. As a little bit of a lock-up on the front right there. Well, that would have cost him a lot of time. Could have possibly have gone just a little bit wider there. But is going to come through here in 6th. Going to hold that there nicely in 6th gear. Down into 2nd gear as he runs just a little bit deep through there. Nabil Sik getting out of the way nicely. So he actually moved up into pole position. Didn't see that there. 25-2. And that's quite a big lock-up from Natty. But it shouldn't have cost him too much time. But as he comes down now towards turn 11, has a very good, very difficult corner as well, turn 11. Some difficult corners around this track, but it's very, very good track. Death corner of turn 12. Touch that curb on the inside and it's bon voyage to your car. Turn 13, my most hated corner on this track. Down into turn 14. 15 as he's going to keep it nicely there through the little kink of turn 15. That counts as he comes to the line. There was a big lockup. He's going to come across the line and do a 27.2 on the mediums. That puts him just behind its Jacks, ahead of Toussaint on the medium tyres. Look as well, Don Regis definitely be wanting to improve on that time as we've run on board with Atom Grin. As obviously he won quite a few races in the Super League last season, getting a little bit of slipstream there off of Natty. But yeah, as we all know, he won quite a few races in the Super League. He went on a brilliant run at the start of the season. Then he actually went onto the wheel, which I believe is what he's using now, and did struggle a little bit to find his feet on the wheel, but could be definitely a good championship contender here in the Super League. Welcome Black Country Mush into the chat. Black Country, you missed it. I had my mic muted for like the first 5 minutes of the stream until someone pointed out. They went, hey, can anyone hear the commentator? I believe it was Castangle who said it, I believe. Thank you, because I wouldn't have known. Here goes Tim now through turn 11. That's very nice there. Stay off the curb on the inside, otherwise death will happen. Dutchy, welcome. It's Dutchy. I'm actually really sad that you can't be here. It's actually going to really enjoy commentating with you. So I reckon there would have been a lot of good banter. So quite sad to see that you're not here. Hey Dutchy, don't need to say something mean after I was just nice. Come on. Yeah, definitely next week, mate. Don't you worry. 25.5 for Tim. He's 3 tenths off of Nabil Sik. Nabil Sik, someone as worth here. Sorry, Nabil SLK, sorry. But yeah, Nabil, as what I'll call him. That's Nabil. They're up in first position. Can Critic Stars improve? We know that he's got the pace. He was one of the faster drivers in the prelim, staying off that curb nicely on turn 12. So he comes through turn 13. Don Regib a little bit in the way here. He's going to have to move himself out of the way and does so nicely, actually giving slipstream to his teammate. I think there was a little bit of teamwork going on there, so that's really nice. Yeah, I know, Touchy, mate. I did do the big stupid, to be fair. And up to the line, and he goes for a 25.2, and that is 300ths off of Nabil Sik. And yeah, this is definitely going to be very, very interesting. F1 lover, this what a close championship this could be. There's Atom not on a lap at the moment. Remember, the timer is a little bit different to mine, so he should be able to come around the pits, possibly go for another soft run. Now remember, everyone outside of the top 10 is able to start on a different strategy. The best strategy to do on this track is a hard to medium. That's why quite a lot of people started qualifying on the mediums. Will Jetsy be able to improve? Currently 2 tenths up. He's got Critic Stars at the moment. A little bit of traffic. Norma Shadow, he's coming through turn 4. As we move to Toussaint, who's trying to improve his lap on the mediums. Currently trying to stick with those medium tyres. It probably is worth it now, Toussaint, probably just to go to the softs, mate, because everyone else has qualified on them, pal. As everyone's scrapping the mediums to Critic. I think what it is, mate, is I think a lot of people start off by going for the softs, and then everyone just sort of follows on because obviously they don't want to be too far down the grid. I think that's kind of what's happening here. Toussaint, the only one on the mediums, he's trying to stick with that medium strategy. Can he improve on his time on the medium tyres? And he does. Goes to 16th. And yeah, it's only 16th for Toussaint. But Toussaint, mate, most likely, mate, probably want to just come in, go on and whack on a set of soft pound, just go for it, to be honest. Better on a lap at the moment. The only driver not to put in a time here in the Super League. See what he's able to do. As Beza, obviously in the Premier Series last season, getting himself promoted up as well into the Super League after a strong performance in the prelim races. Let's see what the Renault driver is able to do here. His teammate, Zitek Orioles, up in 9th place currently. Rick Holt retiring, so Rick Holt cannot improve on this time. the Academy League champion, not being able to improve on his time. Don Rashid can't go faster than 19th. Jetsi retiring in 9th place. Dan Schneider just moved up, I believe. Well, had moved up before into 3rd place. Someone else moved up there. I believe it was Pope, possibly. Could have been Pope. I'm not sure. Someone did just retire. There's a few people coming around to the line. I'm trying to find out who's coming up to the line here. It is Jojo Power. Let's see if Jojo Power has invalidated, but he will be able to go for another lap. Who's next across the line? It's a Haas. Is it Natty? No, it's Aston F1. Did he improve on his time? I don't think so. Who's next up to the line? There's a Racing Point. I believe that's Mares, who's just come to the line, and he don't think he can improve on that time. Or has he either just started a lap, maybe? As at him to the line, he's just starting an out lap, so he's going to try and go quicker than that time. Toussaint, he's definitely not going to be able to improve, and he will have to stay 17th. Will get a free choice of tyre as well. Yeah, in the Premier Series, there was a lot of people qualifying on the... I qualified on the mediums, and it turned out in the end. Oh, someone just moved up there. I believe it was Z-Tech Oreos moving up into 6th position. Has gone ahead of Atim. Atim can't improve on a 25.5, so you have to start in 7th place. Can Aston F1 improve? There's a McLaren coming round to the final few corners. Believe that is Nabil Sik. Can he improve on his pole time in provisional pole position at the moment as he comes to the line? Will Nabil Sik improve on his time? And he does by 2/10. A 25.0 for Nabil Sik. 2/10 ahead of Chris Stars. Can anyone beat him? There's a lot of traffic through the final sector. Can Piero or Jax improve on their time? I'm expecting them to do so. Let's see if they're able to. As Jax comes around the line. I'm just going to call him Jax because that is his name. It's Jax. As he comes to the line, he does improve, goes 11th. Where will Piero go? Oh, and he spun on the final corner. And Piero only being able to do as much as 18th. Piero's second in the Super League last season, and he's only gone 18th. That's a huge upset. Huge upset for Piero. He only qualified 18th place. He was second in the championship last season. Big upset for him. And that is it. 40 people joining me. Thank you very much. As yeah, everyone is in. Some people need to retire their car so we can get on with the rest of the race. Pope, if you're listening, please retire the car. Retire the car. Box. Sorry, guys. I'm just currently plugging in my laptop because I'm currently rendering the track guide for. Currently rendering the track guide for GT Sport, which will be hopefully uploaded to YouTube after this stream. Should be good to see. Yeah, let's have a good race. So that was the final grid. I'll quickly run through it there. So it's Nabil Sik on pole, Chris X Star second, Dan Schneider third, Rick Holt fourth, Maris fifth, Z-Tech Oreos in 6th, Atom in 7th, Aston in 8th, Pope in 9th, Jetsy 10th, Jax in 11th, Wiggly Star 12th, Geek Fusion 13th, Jojo Power 14th, Natty 15th, Norma Shadow 16th, Beza 17th, Pierre 18th, Toussaint 19th, and Don Regib at the back in 20th place. These three qualified on the mediums, but everyone outside the top 10 will get a free choice of tyre. The hard to medium strategy is the preferred option, or the pretty much the same, but slightly slower option is the medium to hard. But you definitely want to be one of the mediums at the end of the race. So you'll be on the quicker tyre with less fuel in the car. So that's pretty much it. So you'll be going a lot faster. Definitely Gavra, mate. It is very, very close. Top 10, top 11, less than a second between them. That's how close and fine the margins are here in the Super League. Dual shock battery level is low. Better plug that controller in. Lovely jubbly. "39 people watching. Great to see. Let's get ready for the 29-lap race around Bahrain under the lights in the desert. Obviously, there's not going to be any rain because it's Bahrain. And when is there ever rain in Bahrain? Get it? Rain in Bahrain. I can't change my camera angle. There we go. Wouldn't let me change my camera angle there. And here we can see the 11th to 20th all on the medium tyres. This could be a huge upset. 3 people starting on the hards. Toussaint, Norma Shadow, and Beza. Everyone inside the top 10 will be forced into a 2-stop strategy. Let's see what's going to happen here. So 2 people have already disqualified themselves from the formation lap. Nabil Sik then getting ready to go. The man in pole position. The man getting ready to line up on the front row of the grid. Kritik starts closely behind him in 2nd place. Fun fact about this track, 15 corners, one of only a few tracks on the calendar to feature 3 DRS zones, that being Australia, Mexico, Singapore, Bahrain. I think is it those 4? I think Singapore does. If anyone else can think of a track that features 3 DRS zones, please let me know. Yeah, Bahrain, Mexico, Singapore, Australia. I don't think anyone else does. Because there's 2 in Paul Ricard. Austria, thank you, that's a good one. Austria, forgot about Austria. I already said Mexico. But yeah, Austria's a good one. Austria was the one I forgot. I can't believe I forgot Austria. China, no, China has 2 black country, mate. I think, yeah. The big, lengthy straight. It was just asking what was the track that I missed out that has 3 DRS zones. Anyway, here we go. My lights are going to count down, but once again, you know, it's not going to be ready in time for the drivers, because when is this game ever ready in time for the drivers? It's not fair, I don't get a lights out and away we go anymore, so... And there we go, and the lights are on and away we go, and off to a good start here from Nabil Sik. At him already jumping Z-Tech Oreos. There's a big, laggy Nabil Sik at the front there. He's probably going to want to sort out his internet very, very quickly. Is everyone coming down into the first corner? At him on the inside. Oh, we've got a spinner at the back. Toussaint's dropped quite far back. I think he's had a troubled start. Oh, he's got wing damage. Wing damage for Toussaint on the start already. He's not going to be happy with that. It's going to go 3 abreast up here into turn 4. It's Jesse down the inside of Aston F1, pushing him a little bit wide there. So 2 Hasses running quite wide there. Natty up into 11th place already. A spin around at the back, and we've got Wiggly Starloff in the wall. And hasn't got any wing damage, but spin around at the back there. Pope going around the outside of Z-Tech Oreos. Natty trying to get around the outside of Jackson, does so. This hasn't been a good start for Aston, as someone's dived it down the inside. I think that was Z-Tech Oreos trying to go down the inside of Pope. And here they go now. So up towards turn 11. Everybody getting off so far without many major collisions. Obviously, Toussaint picked up that damage, and everyone else, I believe, got off okay for now. As Nabil Sik still leading this race, followed by Chris X Stars 2nd, Dan Schneider in 3rd. Then it's Mares behind him in 4th. Atim moved up to 6th. Rick Holt to 7th. Joe Pope in 8th. Siktakora is down to 9th. Jetsy in... Siktakora is 8th. Jetsy in 9th. Aston in 10th. Natty up to 11th. Really good start from him. As everyone now trying to get their way into this. These soft runners will start to pull away, and then they will start to crawl themselves back in to see... sorry, I've just lost for words. I was reading Cryptek's comment. But no... these soft runners will... I can't even speak today, man, honestly. The soft runners will be quick off the initial part, and then they will start to feel that tyre wear as we start to move up towards about lap 5 or 6. So That's when the guys on the mediums and hards will start to get into the race. Jack's already picking up a penalty. Toussaint into the pit lane. Cryptek, if you... yeah, I do miss you, Dutchy. Cryptek, if you can give us an insight into what happened to Toussaint there, an insider's point of view over at the Alfa Romeo garage, that would be highly appreciated. Let's have a look here as Nabil Singh Kazakhstan's pulling away from Dan Schneider, as everyone just kind of caught in this little train at the moment. No one would be being able to make any overtakes, as Toussaint forced onto the mediums. He can just go from medium to medium now, which would be he'll be somewhat happy about, but definitely wanted to take those hards to a certain to a good part in this race. But he's not too far behind, actually, off of that pit stop. Should hopefully be able to get back into this race once these guys on these tyres pit. As everyone just kind of caught up in a train at the moment. Is there going to be anyone looking for an overtake? Someone might try an outrageous move. No one going to go for it there. Just sticking as it is there through turn 1. Anybody towards the back going to try anything? No, not at the moment. Everyone's staying pretty much as they are. Huge train here. This is pretty much like the Sakir Grand Prix. Just a huge train of cars already on this track. How long do the hard tyres last? About 16 or 17 laps, Gavra, if I'm honest. 16 or 17 laps. So those two on the hards will go quite long into this race, but they will be on the better tyre towards the end of the race. And so that's Piero going down the inside of Don Rajid there up into 15th position. Piero trying to move his way back through the pack here. Yeah, just all of the guys on the soft tyres. So pretty much all in the top 10. Obviously people moving around and moving different positions. Just trying to see, when is there going to be an overtake, guys? Come on! There's a bit of lag there from Z-Tech Oreos. Careful that lag doesn't get in the way. Pearson O, also known as it's Jack's, the only person to pick up a penalty at the moment. So you see a couple of gaps forming here, as a few people getting a couple of gaps. Dan Schneider's found his mojo as he's actually closed down that gap. Would this be Kazakhstan's on Nabil Singh into turn 1? And it's not there. Could Pope possibly look down the inside of Atim Grin? He doesn't go for it, and in the end stays behind him. Yeah, it's about 17 laps, yeah, absolute 11 minutes. And here goes for a move. It's going to be Pope down the inside here. Will he hold it down the inside? He's going to hold it there, and he does indeed get past Atim. Up into 5th position he goes. That's Piero picking up a 30-second time penalty. Both Mercedes drivers picking up time penalties already. As Z-Tech Oreo is getting right behind the Ferrari here of Rick Holt. It's going to be a long race, this one. I'm definitely sure there isn't going to be much attacking off the start. It's going to be when these medium runners, these guys on the softs go for a soft medium. Going to have to battle their way through these guys on the medium to hard or the hard to medium strategy. What Toussaint would be hoping for right now is a safety car. That is one he'll definitely be hoping for. If he can get a safety car in, that'd be great for him. As Cryptek, did you find out what happened to Toussaint or not? Well, I would really be intrigued to know, because he seemed like he got a really poor start off the line on those hards. Let's have a look here. Oh, someone was looking for a move there. Jojo Power very, very close behind Beza. As Pope putting in the fastest lap here. Can Jojo Power possibly look for the move? It's going to be a move, though. It's for the lead of the race. It's Chris X Stars down the inside of Nabil Singh. And I believe that was that Mares went down the inside of Pope? I'm not quite sure there. Just missed that. As Jojo Power getting past Beza at the back, but these guys fighting very closely up front. This could be a brilliant championship battle there. Someone was looking around the inside. Z-Tech Oreos, would he look for the inside? No, isn't going to go for it. There's Beza on the inside of Jojo Power. They're going to go wheel to wheel here as Jojo going to hold the position on the inside. He's pushed Beza a little bit wide. Here comes Piero, but Piero take to the outside through turn 8. An unconventional overtaking position around the outside, but he goes for it. Piero now on the inside. This could be a very nice overtake for him. Piero on the inside of turn 10, squeezed a little bit keeping each other some room. This is really nice racing between these two. And so Pierre and Beza now just going wheel to wheel. Pierre with the DRS and the ERS moves himself into 4th place. That's a really nice battle, and they're really, really clean between those two. If you're just joining us, welcome. Tell your family, tell your friends. This is the Super League, the fastest league in Gavra, the most prestigious league. And this is the one you want to be watching as the battle for the lead is spicing up. Here goes Mares. Will he be looking for the move now? He's going to shift to the outside here as he's going to look to the outside. Will he look for the move? Almost went into the back of Chris X Stars. A little bit twitchy on the rear there as he's going to hold it on the inside. Goes Mares now as he goes up to turn 4, and in the end he will get past Dan Schneider. Anybody else at the back looking for a move? No, Norma Shadow's coming to the pits. Has he picked up wing damage, the Ferrari? I'm not sure whether he has. Still no word off of my reporter, Cryptech. Someone get onto Cryptech now and tell him he's been very slow. As I've not heard any news back on what happened to Toussaint, even though we're like 6 laps into this race. As the battle goes on between Chris X Stars and Nabil Singh. So Toussaint managing to redeem himself a little bit, getting back up now. But unfortunately, he's a bit too far behind at the moment. Don Rajib and Geek Fusion having a little bit of a battle there. Don Rajib around the outside as Geek Fusion there. He's dropping back a little bit, but these guys at the back of the pack here battling their way through. I apparently just misjudged his braking point when looking for the inside into turn 1, so unfortunate there for Mr. Toussaint. I'm sure he'll try and get his way back into this race. He needs some form of like a safety car. Here goes Chris X Stars now for the move on the lead and just couldn't go forward there. Nabil Sik gave him the space. Here goes Z-Tech Oreos. Is he looking for the move on Jetsy? Isn't going to go forward there at the moment. Anybody else towards the back of the grid going to look for the move? No moves here. It's just a huge train of cars. Atom going to go defensive to Z-Tech Oreos. A little bit of a lock up there, but holds position in 7th place for now. Atom being pressured by the Renault from behind. Apparently he said, I got damage! Fair enough. I would be pretty angry if I got damage. Unfortunate though for him. All he's got to do is get back into this race. So everyone very, very close at the moment. That Renault did not sound healthy on its downshifts as well. Can Z-Tech Oreos get past Atom? And he's just not going to be close enough here at the moment. Just such a huge train of cars. Could be a move here though. Could it be Jojo Power on the inside of Jackson? No, he won't go for it there. Natty doing very well though at the moment. He's actually still in the train of these soft runners. So he's actually pulled a gap to Jax. So if Natty can keep this up, he could be on for a really good finish here. Got a Hennessy is a Chris X Stars fan in the chat. Welcome. And your boy Chris X Stars is running up in 2nd at the moment, but he might be looking for the move here as a few people have come into the pits. Here he goes down. Chris X Stars to the inside, the lead of the race. And no, he just ran a bit too wide on the exit and went too deep into the corner, and now he's going to be pressured by Mares from behind. Will Mares look for the move now? Mares is going to be forced to the outside. Chris X Star is going to go defensive. A big lock up there from Mares. Well, Mares not going to go wheel to wheel and sensibly backs off. But Rick Holt and Jetsy into the pits immediately for the supers. It's for the supers for the mediums. Going to try the undercut on the guys up top. As, a few of them are pit now. So it's actually pushed Atom out of that DRS range. So I'm sure Atom will probably want to come in this lap. No, a lot of funny F-bombs when coming into the pits. I can understand his anger, I can understand. As, very, very good racing between everyone at the moment. Really enjoying watching this here. I'm sure all of you guys are as well, all 38 of you. Where have those people disappeared to? Who left? Yeah, that's good. Definitely Gavra. Natty is in a very good position at the moment on his medium, sticking in that DRS train, using his teammate here to pull him along, gaining that gap to Jojo Power. And Natty could be in a really good position here for a really, really solid finish on that alternate strategy. All part of the master plan. Use Dutchy's words. Oh, Chris Stars and Nabil Sick again, wheel to wheel. Chris Stars to the inside. He's tried it again into turn one. He just cannot make that move work on Nabil Sick. Nabil Sick has gone. He's gone defensive, but he will have the DRS here, as he was slightly behind in the detection zone. And Chris Stars, he's trying everything he can to get past Nabil Sick, and he just can't make it work at the moment. At him into the pits for the hard. Is he going to try and go soft to hard here? It could be. Oh, Tim, that's not good on Jetsy. You gotta be careful when you're coming out the pits there. That's not great from Atom. He's got to be careful when he's coming out the pits. Rick Holt to the inside of Wiggly Style on the fresh softs, fresh mediums, and gets the move done. Pope here on Dan Schneider, I believe this is. Dan Schneider looks like he's been forced into a little bit of a mistake. Atom got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's probably why he came out the pits quite aggressively. And Dan Schneider around the outside through turn 12, the humongous death corner, as Jetsy flying his way through the pack of the guys on that alternate strategy now. As these guys here are going pretty strong at the moment. Natty in a brilliant position at the moment. He's used to GT Sport, yeah, because you can just send it into the pits on GT Sport. Aston stays out. Is he trying to pull Natty along a little bit here on those soft tires, or is Aston trying to push it to a soft, hard strategy? I remember him talking about it a few days ago, but he might be pushing for it now. Will his teammate go past? Natty's going to pull all the way over there for some reason. I don't know why he's doing that, but we might see an overtake behind. Here goes, I believe that's Jax here down the inside of Jojo Power. Push Jojo Power a little bit wide there. Is it going to go wheel to wheel here through the S's? And it looked like Piero was looking for a move as well, and Jojo Power going to hold the position comfortably there as Rick Holt and Nabil Sick having a little bit of a battle at the back here. Nabil Sick doesn't want to lose any time here because Chris X Star's actually jumping him out of the pit lane. Now that could be crucial in this race. Chris X Star's getting the jump. Chris X Star's getting the jump on Nabil Sick. So here goes Piero around the outside of Jojo Power. And he does get the move done. That's a very nice move there from the Mercedes driver. Will we see Aston and Pope come into the pits soon? Oh, and Natty actually fighting for the lead in this race. Here goes Natty into the lead of the Super League. The Ferrari master plan. I mean, I know he's in a Haas, but it's working. Natty into the lead of this race, and he has the DRS advantage over the guys behind. Aston and Pope come into the pits. And ex-Natty G, out of all of that, is currently now in the lead of this race. And what a position this man is in. Here goes Piero to the inside of Jax, his teammate. And where will these guys come out? Because Pope and Aston weren't far off the guys up front. So they're going to come out quite far back, as everyone will just start bunching up the grid now. So it's really difficult to keep track of who was on which strategy at the moment. But this is a battle between Chris X Stars and Rick Holt. Can Rick Holt possibly look for the move to the inside? He's going to go for a late lunge. Can he hold it there? Chris X Stars on the outside here, as he's going to hold it as Rick Holt on the inside, and the Dutchman gets the move done up into 8th position. He's got ahead of both Nabil Sick and Chris X Stars, and Chris X Stars now going to be struggling a little bit on these hard compound of tyres. Let's take another drink. See, it's why I need Dutchy here to say words. Ooh, what a race this has been so far. What a race. Brilliant, brilliant race from the guys here. Brilliant, brilliant race. Here goes for a move. It's going to be Jojo Power on Jack's... Oh, he's gone into the back of him. Gone into the back of him there. There's a little bit of contact. Will they be able to carry on as Nabil's sick? Now going to go double overtake. Double overtake down the inside of both Rick Holt and Chris Stars. I wish I had a replay feature because I want to see that again. What a move. What a move from the man. That could be the winning of this race here. I believe, bear with me just 1 microsecond. I'm going to try and just see if I can get Z-Tech Oreos back into the race. Do 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 do. Boo. Yeah, he's joined back. There we go. Beautiful. Right, anyway, carry on. What a move. What a move. Natty leading this race. And it is getting towards that time now. That one-stop medium to hard strategy. Can Mr. X90G make it work? Miracles do happen, Lewis. And it could be for X90G as Beza to the inside of Jax here. Now these two going to go wheel to wheel, and Beza actually getting the move done. It could be Jojo Power now to the inside of Jax, and there's contact. But in the end, Jojo Power left on the inside. As none of my timings are here, so I cannot see Nout. But I really don't know who is where at this point. I'm just gonna have to look to see who is like close enough on track to possibly go for a move. Anybody going for a move here? Cheers, Codemasters. You've ruined my flow. You've ruined my rhythm. Dutch mate, my fastest is a 140, yeah, 140.3, but I can possibly do either like low 140s, possibly maybe even just sneak into the 39s. Yeah, Wolfie, it definitely could be very important for the win, because look at the gap now Nabil Sik has over Rick Holt and Chris Stars. That could have been the move of the race right there. The double overtake at turn 1. Natty, the leader, comes into the pits. He's the first of the medium hard tyres to come into the pits here. Could this be a little sneaky win for X90G? Piero and Beza still out at the moment. Nabil Sik still in the net lead of this race, technically. Still does have to make one more pit stop. No, definitely not race pace. It won't be race pace, Cryptech. No, it won't be 38. The slipstream's only worth about half a second, mate. It probably most likely be like 39s in quali if you get slipstream in the top group. Most likely. Sorry, completely distracted by GT Sport there. Anyway, Paddy says Z-Tech Oreos is a lap down. Now that's not correct. Just ignore that because that's not correct. But he is back into the race in 14th position. And we can take a little bit of a breather because it seems to have died down a little bit here, which is good for my voice. Tobster, welcome to the chat. Yeah, Wolfie making a good point here. Piero into the pits. Beza stays out on those hard tyres. Remember, they can go a lot longer into this race, can the hards, than the medium compound of tyre. But yeah, remember, Wolfie making a good point here. Critic Stars needs to get past Rick Holt to have any form of a chance of winning this race. Aston now getting past Piero. Piero dropping behind Natty. Where's he going to come out here, Piero? Slots in just in between Pope and Natty here on the fresh hard tyres. Pope on 3-lap old hards. Can Pope look for the move here? Piero going to go defensive already, trying to hold that position. He doesn't want to be stuck behind a slow Pope on the hard tyres. And Piero going to hold it on the inside here through the S. There's a little bit of wheel banging there. There's a little bit of wheel banging again, but in the end, Pope, I think, just getting the move as Chris X Stars now actually got the move. I believe he tried to look for the move on Jetsy, but just couldn't go for it. So she lost a position. Sorry, Jetsy gained a position on Chris X Stars. So this isn't good for the German at all, as Jetsy, the Dutchman, has got past him. Rick did the pit. Yeah, Rick has made a pit stop, I believe. Yeah, Rick has made the stop. The only person left to make a stop is Beza. Beza is the last person to make a stop. Seems to have calmed down a little bit now. We can breathe through a little bit. We can breathe. Apart from now, when it looks like Jetsy is gaining very heavily on Rick Hole. Possibly looking for the move. No, isn't going to go for it there. Rick Holt, bit of a lock-up though into turn 1. Oh, possibly looking for a move here. It is a move. No, you've showed me the wrong car, you stupid game. Why did you jump to... Why would you jump to a Red Bull? Like, I'm not spectating a Red Bull. I was supposed to say Piero was trying to look for a move on Pope, but I think he did get the move done, but I didn't see it because the goddamn game changed. Look, right, watch this stupid glitch, right? So if I change now, right? So if I go here, then I look backwards, it goes to a different person. It's really weird. Watch, right? Go on Brandon Bowinati. There we are, look. Wait. No, it's not. The only time, Codemasters, when you don't do the thing which is bugging me. Oh, for God's sake. Here goes, looked like Dan Schneider was looking for a move there. Oh, he's picked up wing damage. He's hit the back of someone. Hit the back of Dan Schneider. No, was it at him? Front left end plate damage for Dan Schneider, and that could be crucial. He was running such a good race. To be honest, look, see, I'm riding on board with Dan Schneider, but my camera there is on at him. Someone explain, please. That's what I mean. It's a broken game. You see it there. There's evidence to prove it. This game is broken. Anyway, Bessa into the pits. He's gone for the mediums now. He'll take those to the end of the race, but he's going to be in a very, very tasty position. He wants to come out. He's going to come out just behind this traffic. Or will he come out in between it? He's going to go out in between it, and he's locked up hugely. And he's pushed Z-Tech Orioles wide, his teammate. He's pushed his Renault teammate wide. And now Z-Tech Orioles lost out on an overtake, possibly on Jax. And he pushed his Renault teammate wide into turn 1. Toussaint into the pits. He's gone onto his second set of medium tyres. Keep an eye on that man there, Beza. He could be on for a very, very good strategy here. Hard to medium. This man, he could be. Keep an eye on him. Keep a watchful eye on him. He's pushed his teammate wide. I don't think I would call it reckless or disgusting. He just locked up into the corner. If he's locking up, I mean, it's, you know, it's probably just trying to get out. Yeah, I don't know really. I wouldn't. Strong words there, guys. Strong words. Schneider in. That's for that when plate damage. Cyril won't be happy. He's not there anymore though, Cryptex. So I mean, yeah, to be fair, it is still Renault, so yeah, we'll say Cyril won't be happy. In comes Dan Schneider. That's going to be a big blow for him. He was on for a good race. Bit of battling going on here at the back between Jax and Geek Fusion. Bit of a lock up there, huge lock up actually from Jax. So this race is Come to a little... Oh, we've got a spinner at the back. Who is that at the back? Don Rajib. Any damage to that car? Wait. No, no damage. Just a spin. Some of the guys would have been happy at the back if there was a safety car. Yeah, the rev counter's glitched on that. That's lovely. Codemasters, fix your game, for God's sake. Anybody going to look for a move into turn one? Possibly. There's a bit of a train at the moment behind Rick Holt. The battle for second place. Rick Holt not being able to gain on Nabil Sick at the moment. He's controlling this race, and he is currently leading. Yeah, the rev counter. Look at that glitchy rev counter there. How awful is that? How can you get that so wrong in so many ways? Chris X Stars getting around Jetsy, and he does. Oh, Don Rajib's retired. It's in the pit lane. Oh, that's boring. There's a Geek Fusion and Jax now going wheel to wheel. Geek Fusion on the outside. Squeezing Jax a little bit. Oh, Jax has spun and he's got damage. Just squeezed there a little bit. That could be a penalty given to Geek Fusion. I don't think there was enough room given, but really should not be going wheel to wheel through that section anyway, but there wasn't enough room given there. Oh yeah, I mean EA, sorry, yes. Shoot me. God, honestly. Natty is in a very, very tasty position right now. Behind his teammate Aston, he has got one very speedy Beza. Oh, we've got a spinner, it's Mares! It's Mares! Hasn't lost it. I think he lost a position to Atim, but that is a spin for Mares. He's done an Alex Albon with no damage. Pretty much what he's done there. Alex Albon with no damage. Here goes possibly Beza around the outside of Natty. Will he look for the move here on those fresh medium tyres? He's going to be going strong as Natty leaves him room. And our first retiree of the race, Mr. Don Rajib. There's Beza now. Is he going to look to the outside of Natty? And indeed, he is going to get the move done. And I said, watch out for this Renault man, because he is going to be flying now on those medium tyres. He is going to be absolutely flying on them. Could the hard to medium strategy be the way in this race? Jojo Power and Dan Schneider having a little bit of a battle here. Dan Schneider trying to go round the outside. And yeah, is going to get the move done. Oh, it's Jojo Power running a little bit wide there. Let's move back up towards the top of the grid. Will be maybe a good chance here. Chris X Stars and Rick Holt possibly work them together. Try and catch up to Nabil Sick. But at the moment, the man just leading this race, keeping that gap pretty much at 3.2 seconds constantly. Atim has a penalty. 5 seconds awarded to him. He got that for speeding in the pit lane. And Atim was going to come into the pits, but in the end backed out. So Rick Holt and Jetsy into the pits. Is that for a set of soft tyres? I think it will be. Yes, it is. It looks like for both of them, a set of softs for them guys. Soft tyres they go. Now Chris X starts. He can now focus on himself. Jax has retired. Turn 10. Turn 10 retirement for Jax. It's gone straight on into the wall. And we saw Joe do that last season in the Super League. How is that not at least a VSC? Oh no, it's a man. Is it a manual retirement? It might be a manual retirement. Yeah, I think that's the reason. I think it's a manual retirement. If that car stays there any longer, it's a pit. It's a manual retirement. I want excitement. I want safety car. Someone like Bennett at turn 12. Please. I'm going to say that now. Someone's genuinely going to bin it at turn 12. As Aston leading this pack at the moment. Just wonder what he's able to do. Can he possibly drag his teammate along here? The problem is, though, Natty now being attacked by both Piero and Pope from behind. Oh, someone's possibly looking for a move. That was late on the brakes from Pope, and he's took out a Natty and Aston. That was very, very late there from Pope. Extremely late there. That would most likely definitely be a penalty for Pope there. Do these two have any damage? No damage to Aston. Front right end plate damage to Natty. And it's happened again. Somehow Natty has managed to find himself in a position there. And that was a very, very late move there from Pope. Jutsikev, welcome. You've missed a lot, Jutsikev, mate. Missed a very, very good race. Apart from there was a massive dive bomb, which was because of the locking up. Someone just went a bit too late on the brakes. Aston right behind his teammate. And unfortunately, Natty has wing damage, and Natty's just going to have to power through this to the end, I think. I don't think he's going to try anything else. Well, Natty, yeah, Aston just going to go past him. Yeah, most likely that's going to happen. Pope retiring from the session in the pit lane. For another retiree to this race, Pope. Trying to see what else is happening here. It's just dying down a little bit in this race now towards the end. Let's see what is going to happen here. Beza, Rick Holt gaining on Natty quite aggressively now. Natty not being able to keep up with Aston. And the problem Natty has is, if Natty now is with the wing damage, he's going to fall down to 10th place, and then he might also get attacked from Geek Fusion from behind. This is not what Natty wants. Rick Holt might look for the move. Rick Holt is going to look for the move, and in fact he will have DRS down this back straight because he was just behind Natty through the detection zone. This is not going well for Natty. Could just drop outside the top 10 here. Oh, we got someone off at the back. I believe that's Jojo Power. Off at the back there is Jetsy actually looking for a move on a Geek Fusion. He has done. Jetsy down the inside. A Geek Fusion gets the move done, and Natty could be in some trouble because Natty could now be getting attacked from behind from Jetsy with 5 laps to go in this race. Pope in the chat. So sorry, terrible for me. We'll take any penalties come my way. It happens, Pope. Sometimes it'll happen. Toussaint now making his moves to 15th. Anybody else going to try and look for moves? Jetsy on the back of Natty. Rick Holt on the back of Aston. Aston will try and slow down Rick Holt as much as possible so Natty can get in that slipstream range. But Natty now, he could drop outside of the top 10 here. Chris X starts actually getting that gap down to Nabil Sick. If you just look up top, that gap was 3.3. Now it's 2.3. A second gained. Could Chris X Stars possibly take this here? Popey may have possibly have given Natty front right end plate damage, mate. Here goes Rick Holt now to the outside. Aston going to go defensive. As I said before, he's going to try and hold Rick Holt up as much as possible. But Rick Holt just, those tyres so much better than those hard 13-lap-old hards. And this could be a lifeline for Natty, because Jetsy has just picked up a penalty. So Natty might be able to get into the top 10 here. No, Gavra, only one Haas has a... only one Haas has damage. Yeah, only one Haas has damage. Ooh, is there 2 cents? Enormous Shadow having a bit of a battle there. 2 cents round wide. Interesting there from those. Anyway, to the front of the grid, here comes Jetsy. Looking to the outside of Aston now. And he's going to look for the move and get it done. Now it's time for Aston possibly drag Natty along. Natty doesn't want to lose too much time here. And oh, that's a big corner cut from Natty. Well, that's just cut his hopes of getting into the top 10 now. Chris is gaining on Nabil. Look at the time. Look at the gap. Everyone now, get your friends, get your family members, get your grandparents, get your cousins, get your stepbrothers, your stepsisters, get everyone in watching this. This could be a finale, because here comes Atom Grin and here comes Chris X Stars on Nabil Sick. This could get very interesting at the end of this race. Tim has 5 seconds of penalties. He's not going to be happy if he potentially loses this race on 5 seconds. He's got 5.3 seconds to Mares. So he is still going to keep this podium position. Be very, very good for the Alfa Romeo team as 2 cents all the way down in 15th position. What a battle this could be. Chris X Stars is gaining on these hards. Nabil Sick is struggling on those mediums. This could be a battle and a half. I only see 29 viewers. Where is everyone gone? Get yourselves in here now, because this could be a battle. This could well be a battle here. 1.2 seconds, 1.3 seconds splits Chris X Stars to Nabil Sick. Chris X Stars gaining, and he is still gaining here. Can the Williams take the win here? And he is under a second now, but he will not have DRS yet because he didn't get it. He wasn't in the detection zone. However, Atom will, so he will stick with Chris X Stars, and he will open that 5-second gap up to Mares. Atom would have to pull off a miracle here if he wants to win this race, but what a battle we've got on our hands here for first place now. Chris X Stars gaining on Nabil Sick. Nabil Sick trying to get these mediums to the end. Can Chris X Stars win this race? C-Tech Oreo's down the inside of Pierre and gets the move done up into 6th place. What a result this could be for the Renault team as well. As we've got someone running slowly at the back, that is Jojo Power. Chris X Stars is within a second now of Nabil Sick. Cryptech. Here we go now. Nabil leading this race. Chris X Stars right behind him. Chris X Stars is gonna have, as the ref counter is so glitched on Nabil's car. But Chris X Stars is gaining, but Atom is gaining a lot more on Chris X Stars. Chris X Stars is going to have to do a lot more now if he needs to win this race. He needs to push. Push now, Chris, because you're only going to get an opportunity to do this. Can Nabil get these mediums to the end? It's going to be so close. I really don't know whether he's going to do this. He's got to not stop locking up like that, otherwise he's going to get himself a puncture. This could be one hell of a race at the end. I will give you the position changes here for your drivers of the day. Gavra should wait until I put the position changes up, mate, because Piero or Beza could have been on that list as well. Just saying. Well, Piero's on there actually, isn't he? Yeah, but Beza also could have been on there. Anyway, look how close Chris X Stars is now, right behind him. No, it's the weird glitch in the game, Cryptech, mate. Can Chris X Stars do this? Can he win this race over Nabil Sick? He's already lost his teammate, Don Rajib. the biggest scorers in this would be the Renault team. The Renault team would be huge scorers. Natty into the pits for the softs. He might try and push himself back into this race, but he's not going to be able to. Can Chris X Stars now look for the move? He's going to try and look for it now, and he can't go for it there. This could be a last lap overtake for Chris X Stars on Nabil. At him right behind as well. He can't get involved because he's got that 5-second time penalty. It's between these two drivers now. Chris X Stars versus Nabil Sik. Keep an eye on that man here. Can he drag those? Look at the wear on those tyres. Puncture! He's got a puncture! Is that a puncture? Is that a puncture? Oh, Chris X Stars has got damage! He's at the back of him! Is that a puncture for Nabil Sik? It is! It's a puncture! Puncture! Here comes Atim Grin now! For the lead of the race! Nabil Sik with a puncture! Puncture! Chris X Stars has got damage! What a race! What an ending! He's got a puncture! Tim's got a 5-second time penalty. The only way Tim could win this if he gains a 5-second advantage over Chris X Stars. Mahrez has got into 3rd place. He's got around Nabil Sik. Nabil Sik, he's just got to drag this car to the end now. Beza coming right up behind him. Beza's going to overtake him as well. It's a puncture. I've said puncture too many times. What an ending to this race. Atim, I don't think he's going to win it. It could be Chris X Stars. How far will Nabil Sik fall? He's fallen to 5th place. As here comes Zetec Oreos on the inside. He gets the move done, so does Piero. Rick Holt now, he might also take Nabil Sik. Just driving around with that puncture. Chris X Stars to the line. He is going to take the win in a dramatic ending to the Bahrain Grand Prix here. Atim will take 3rd. Maris will take 2nd. Beza, what a race from him. I told you, watch out for that man. Because that hard to medium strategy worked like an absolute gem. 4th place for him. 5th place Rick Holt. 6th place for Piero. Nabil Sik, you can see it there, the puncture. In 7th place, Jetsi in 8th. Aston in 9th. Geek Fusion will come across in 10th. Zetec Oreos down to 11th in the end. Natty, Jojo Power retiring at the end of the race. Didn't even say going to bag any points after all of that. Natty going to come across the line and take 12th. No, 12th for Wiggly Style. 13th for Natty. 14th to Dan Schneider. These guys here at the back, unlucky for them. They had damage, but they persevered. Toussaint persevering to the end, getting 15th. Norma Shadow across the line in 16th place, and it is that man there, Chris X Stars, who has won the race here. The first race in the Super League. And commiserations to Nabil Sik. That is very, very unlucky for him. A last lap puncture. What a race from that man. Really unlucky to him, but it is Chris X Stars who wins. Mahrez in 2nd. And Atim Grin put himself on the podium in 3rd place. What strategy? I think he tried it. I think he went for a soft to medium. He was 1 lap away from making it work. 1 lap. And there it was in the end. How unfortunate for that man there, the McLaren Nabil Sik. He was on to win that race. But Chris X Stars will take it. Beza though, what a performance from him. 17th to 4th. That hard to medium strategy, wow, worked like a gem. 18th to 6th for Piero. What a race from him. 8th to 10th. 10th to 8th, sorry, for Jetsi as well. What a race. 7th to 3rd for Atim. He got himself on the podium. Mahrez 5th to 2nd. Some really good performances there from everyone. What a race. What a race. C-Tech Oreo, if you can send the footage in to the stewards chat, possibly, if you feel like you've dropped for no reason, because it has happened before. It happened in the Premier Series last season. Someone was given like a penalty, a hidden penalty, without it even being there. So if you do the claim that I was on about, then yeah, that should be fine. It is going to be a close season. What an ending to this race. But thank you everyone for joining me. We had 44 people in at one point. Thank you to everyone for racing. What a race that was from the Super League. Brilliant to see. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the GT Sport League. GT Sport. And yeah, make sure you tune in for then. It's going to be a good one around Kyoto Driving Park. Yamaji for that one. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Make sure you tune in for next week. We'll be at China for Academy Freshman Premier and Super once again. So make sure you stay tuned then. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Twitch with Twitch Prime. Subscribe to the Gavra Racing YouTube channel. And yeah, what a race! What a season this is going to be! And just wow, what a race! Wow. Yeah, we will see you all in the next races. We'll see you tomorrow for the GT Sport and next week for the next F1. See you then, guys. Bye-bye.